Well, it was a reasonably, it was reasonably plain sailing for us. Yes, we lost against Jaffna Stallions. I believe it was maybe the third game, and then we had a hiccup right at the end last night in the final round of the games, where we ended up losing a game which I thought we should have won. I think there were the two hiccups I felt along the way. But you know, it's not a bad thing to have a hiccup, because it gives you a reality check in regards to where you are within your team. How do they perform when the pressure is on? And you know, we won majority of our games. Obviously we finished second. I personally felt we should have finished first, but unfortunately last night we lost. But it's not the end of the world. I actually felt that we were tested a couple of times during the journey to the end of the round games, and yeah, it was an interesting journey, and I think we've sort of came across a lot of our weaknesses and our strengths, which I felt we could address as the tournament went on, and hopefully we're in a good position to go into the semi-finals. But it's going to be a tough game. You know, Jaffna Stallions beat us in the round game, so I'm sure they will fancy their chances. But you know, we've finished second in the league above them, and we won. You know, we managed to string a lot of wins together, so we do have momentum on our side. However, we lost the last game, so one might argue that we don't have the momentum on our side. But I felt we played some really good cricket. So look, I feel that my team is in a very good mental state going into the semi-final, and we back ourselves to, as long as we play our best cricket, I think we will be a very tough team to beat. Real growth. Look, Dustin Shanaka is an absolute superstar in my view. You know, he's a real class act. But I think people know about him. I think the guy who I thought who has really come forward and stepped up is probably Angelo Pereira, who has really impressed me with the bat, in the field, his awareness amongst the players, and also Kasun, our fast bowler, who wasn't in the team to start off with. Eventually made his way into the team, and I felt really did well with the ball. Probably those two guys, I think, from the Sri Lankan contingent, and then I think from the overseas, I think you know, Samit Patel's had a good tournament, and so has Anwar Ali. I think those two guys have really stood up and fronted up, and really, you know, took on the mantle of the overseas and deliver wins for us right throughout the tournament. And those two guys have done really well in my view. Any positives? I think Ramesh Mendis is a very smart bowler. You know, he's bowled really well. Him and probably Malinda Pushpakamara are the two guys who are probably unnoticed. Very positive cricketers. They know what they're doing with the ball, and I think they deserve more credit as, you know, the tournament unfolds, and hopefully they get more opportunity for higher honours. I know Malinda has already played and represented Sri Lanka, and I think hopefully if he keeps performing the way he does, I think perhaps he does get recalled to the national side. I think those two guys have gone unnoticed, but I think very key members of our team.